Japanese cuisine emphasizes the flavor of ingredients and is currently gaining popularity around the world as health food. The perfect accompaniment to this cuisine is Japanese green tea. The beautiful color of Japanese green tea is an all-natural extract from the tea leaves. Its elegant aroma provides you with a sensation of freshness, and it has a deep flavor highlighted by a delicate sweetness. Japanese green tea embodies the spirit of Sado, more commonly known as the traditional tea ceremony. In Japan, Japanese green tea plays an essential part in everyday life. It is consumed during breaks, when entertaining important guests, and after meals while enjoying family time together. Japanese green tea sends the signal to unwind, and the act of taking tea helps to soothe and relax your entire body. With 4 distinct seasons and pure water sources, Japan produces beneficial and high-quality Japanese green tea that is carefully grown amidst beautiful and natural surroundings. A product of nature, Japanese green tea can help you lead a healthy lifestyle. Japanese green tea, black tea, and oolong tea are all made from the leaves of the Tiaceae plant. The key to creating teas that vastly differ in flavor lies in the production processes used. Japanese green tea is made by drying freshly picked tea leaves using a method of heat treatment, which includes steaming and roasting processes. Most Japanese green tea is made using the steaming process, a unique method that prevents oxidization to produce the beautiful green tea color and fresh aroma. The most commonly enjoyed variety of Japanese green tea is sencha. It has a well-balanced combination of aroma, so-called umami or flavor of the highest quality, and astringency, providing you with a feeling of luxury that increases with the grade of green tea. Gyokuro is the finest grade of Japanese green tea and is sweet with a unique and mildly astringent aroma and mellow umami. Matcha is a fine powdered green tea essential for performing the tea ceremony. It has an elegant aroma and concentrated sweetness, and as the powder is dissolved in hot water, all of the tea's beneficial nutrients can be taken in. Other varieties of Japanese green tea include bancha, a refreshing tasting green tea, making it a common preference among Japanese people. Hojicha, a fragrant and refreshing green tea made by roasting sencha or bancha over a high flame. And genmaicha, a richly flavored Japanese green tea made by mixing roasted rice with sencha or bancha. The characteristically strong flavor of Japanese green tea is a harmonious blend of umami, astringency, and bitterness. Umami is derived from the amino acid theanine, astringency from catechins, and bitterness from caffeine. Japanese green tea contains many active ingredients said to be beneficial to the health of modern people who are troubled by stress and lifestyle-related diseases. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Japan has 4 distinct seasons that affect the period when tea can be harvested. And teas harvested at different times have contrasting flavors. Of the various types of Japanese green tea available, the young tea leaves used for gyokuro and high-grade sencha can only be harvested for a short time during spring. The delicious taste of Japanese green tea begins in the tea fields. Cultivating high-quality tea leaves is labor-intensive, requiring soil management, proper irrigation, and pruning. The cultivation method for producing high-quality teas with umami, such as gyokuro, is quite complex, since the tea fields must be covered and shaded from direct sunlight. In particular, cultivating high-quality teas is a precise process, whereby young leaves are picked manually, one by one, according to tradition. Harvested green tea leaves are sent to tea factories, where they are steamed while still fresh. Steaming prevents the leaves from oxidizing, preserving the special flavor of Japanese green tea. Following this, the tea leaves are rolled and dried until they are drawn into a long, thin shape. The end product is aracha, or unprocessed tea. An important characteristic of Japanese green tea is the process following aracha called shiage, or finished tea. Shiage is a process of cutting and sorting the aracha with careful attention to color and shape. Next, the leaves are dried a second time through the process of hide, or drying, to further enhance the aroma and flavor of the tea. Naturally, Japanese green tea production is carried out under the strict quality management standards to ensure a product you can trust. The final process is blending. In the same way that whiskey is blended, a specialist sorts between the subtle differences in aroma and taste to blend the teas for the ultimate flavor. The subtle aroma and strong flavor of Japanese green tea is a result of this detailed and careful process. Japanese green tea is placed in a variety of different packaging under strict hygiene control. Japanese green tea is a healthy drink full of catechins and vitamin C. In Japan, green tea is consumed in a variety of ways depending on the time, location, and occasion. In the morning, enjoy a healthy kickstart to the day with chilled sencha.
The first time I tasted Japanese tea, I thought it tasted bitter. But after a few times of drinking it, I started to notice this really subtle sweetness coming from the bitterness. And it's healthy, too. You can enjoy the natural tea leaf flavor without adding milk, sugar, or lemon. Perfect for those who are trying to stay healthy. It's a fantastic drink that you can drink every day and never grow tired of it.
You can enjoy Japanese green tea before, during, and after meals. During meals, we recommend drinking bancha or hojicha as they are easy to prepare. After meals, we recommend a good quality sencha.
La culture japonaise m'a toujours passionné. La cérémonie du thé, le zen, également la cuisine japonaise et le thé vert. La façon de verser le thé est très intéressante. Il me semble que le temps s'écoule lentement et l'on se sent apaisé. La façon de boire le thé procure, il me semble, le même sentiment que lorsque l'on pratique zazen. C'est magnifique de pouvoir se détendre tout en se régalant de la couleur et du parfum du thé japonais. Et en plus, on dit qu'il est très bon pour la santé.
As part of your afternoon break, unwind with Japanese green tea. Why not try a good quality sencha or gyokuro?
首先，我觉得日本的食品看上去整体上让人比较安心和放心。日本的食品不仅好吃，而且非常的美观。应该说，日本的食品是非常注重食材的吧？无论生鱼片还是寿司，都比较重视自然的鲜美。还有怀石料理的口味也相当的清淡。 对于细腻的日本饮食来说，日本茶应该是最合适不过的了吧？还有，在品尝日本的甜美的糕点时候，日本茶应该是最合适的了。
When you want a cup of tea but are afraid of being unable to sleep later on, we recommend genmaicha or hojicha, as they are low in caffeine. At times like these, a cup of Japanese green tea gives you a feeling of relief. Mildly bitter, very bitter, boiling hot, lukewarm, everyone enjoys a different kind of tea. We will describe the basic method for preparing the best Japanese green tea. In general, you will need a pot for boiling water, a Japanese-style teapot known as a kyusu, and some Japanese teacups. Your Japanese green tea experience will also be visually rewarding if you use a kyusu, teacups, tea saucers, and tray that match the type of tea leaves you have selected. Additionally, you may find it handy to prepare boiled water which has already been cooled, a teaspoon, and an hourglass. If you do not own the equipment we just mentioned, you may substitute an ordinary teapot or glass teapot for the kyusu, and ordinary tea or coffee cups for the Japanese teacups. When boiling the water, be sure to boil it for at least 5 minutes to remove any smell of chlorine and ensure the water is soft. This is the method for preparing sencha. Prepare a Japanese teacup for each person and fill each one with boiling water until it is 80% full. Then allow the water to cool. The ideal temperature for high-quality sencha is about 158 degrees Fahrenheit, while the ideal temperature for average-quality sencha is about 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the tea leaves in the kyusu. Use about 3 grams or 3/4 of a teaspoon per person. Pour the cooled water into the kyusu and steep. For high-quality sencha, steep for 2 minutes. For average-quality sencha, steep for 1 minute, then pour the tea. Wait until the tea leaves have unfolded naturally without shaking the kyusu, as shaking will cause a highly astringent-tasting tea. Pour little by little between the teacups so that the color of the tea is evenly distributed, making sure you pour every last drop of concentrated tea flavor. The color of good quality sencha is generally green tinged with yellow. This is the method for preparing gyokuro. Pour hot water into the kyusu and allow to cool. Pour hot water from the kyusu into a small Japanese teacup for each person and allow to cool. Each cup only needs about 20 milliliters of hot water, and the ideal temperature is 122 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the tea leaves in the kyusu. Use about 4 grams or the equivalent of 1 level teaspoon per person, slightly more than for sencha. Pour the hot water from the teacups into the kyusu and steep for 2.5 minutes until the tea leaves have unfolded naturally without shaking the kyusu. Pour little by little between the teacups so that the color of the tea is evenly distributed, making sure you pour every last drop. Take time to enjoy the taste of the tea by rolling it over the top of your tongue. For the best tasting Japanese green tea, correct storage is important. The properties of tea are easily altered by temperature, sunlight, and moisture, and it also absorbs other odors. To prevent the properties of your tea from being altered, store in a non-transparent sealed container in a cool, dark location. Japanese green tea is high in nutrients, including a wide variety of vitamins, catechins, and minerals. Some of the nutrients contained in tea leaves do not dissolve in water, and eating tea leaves is an effective way of ingesting these. Tea leaves can be used as they are in cooking. We recommend the used tea leaves of a good quality sencha. You can also use powdered tea leaves or matcha. For dessert, try green tea ice cream. It's not too sweet and it's healthy. Green tea roll cake is also easy to make. Japanese green tea is not just suited to sweets, but can be used in a variety of different foods. You can make a simple green tea risotto by boiling rice in brewed sencha. By simmering fish in a strong bancha, the effects of the tannins removes the raw odor of the fish and softens the bones for a refreshing fish dish. Japanese green tea is also healthy and delicious, used like an herb to flavor food. Try adding Japanese green tea to your cooking. The Japanese people have long protected the beautiful crystal clear mountain waters and land used for tea fields. Japanese green tea is an age-old tradition grown amidst the beautiful nature of Japan. It incorporates the beautiful nature of Japan with the expert skills of tea making. The beauty and deep flavor of Japanese green tea is testament to its high quality.